Now we will solve the third question. The following distribution shows the daily pocket allowance of children of a locality. The mean pocket allowance in rupees 18. Find the missing frequency. We have to find the frequency which is unknown to us. Here two type of terms are given. In first column given daily pocket allowance in rupees, and in the second column given number of children. So for this we will make 5 columns. First column will be of daily pocket allowance, which is 11 to 13, 13 to 15, 15 to 17, 17 to 19, 19 to 21, 21 to 23, 23 to 25. The second column will be number of children, which is also called frequency, denoted by F5. 7, 6, 9, 13, F unknown, 5 and 4. Now we will make the third column as a class marks. Class marks will be taken from the first column lower limit. This columns lower limit 11 and upper limit 13. The sum of both divided by 2, which will come out to be 12. Similarly, next 14, next 16, next 18, next 20, next 22, next 24. Then we will do the we will take assumed mean. Assumed mean is taken as first class mark and highest class marks. Lower class mark and of the first class marks 12 and the last class marks 24 divided by 2. It comes out to be 36 divided by 2, 18. So assumed mean will be considered as a 18. So the next column will be of di, deviation is equal to xi minus assumed mean. It will be taken as 12 minus 18 comes out to be minus 6. 14 minus 18 comes out to be minus 4. Similarly, minus 2, 0, 2, 4, 6. And the final column will be of the multiplication of frequency, this second column, and deviation di. So this will come out to be 7 6 42. Since 6 is negative, so it is minus 42. 6 4 24 minus 9 2 minus 18. 13 multiplied by 0, 0. F multiplied by 2, 2f. 5 multiplied by 4, 20. 4 multiplied by 6, 24. Now we will do the summation of this column. We will sum these negative terms differently and sum these plus terms differently. It will become out as a summation fi di as a 42 2 plus 4 6 8 14 2 1 3 4 7 plus 1 84 minus, then plus terms 24 plus 20 44 plus 2f, which comes out to be minus 40 plus 2f. Minus 84 plus 44 mean minus 40. plus 2f. It is the summation, and we will do the summation of this second column also. Summation frequency I, it will comes out to be on adding 44 plus f. Now we will calculate the frequency by using the formula assumed mean method, as mean x bar is equal to a assumed mean plus summation fi di divided by summation fi. So by putting the values, assumed mean we have taken as 18, so consider it as 18. Then here also it comes out to be 18 plus summation fi di from here minus 40 plus 2f. In order to avoid this, we will use bracket and divide by 44 plus f, and now we will carry this 18 towards the second side. So this 18 will become this side negative 18 minus 18 is equal to minus 40 plus 2f divided by 44 plus f. It will be written as 0 is equal to minus 40 plus 2f divided by 44 plus f. Now we will multiply this 44 plus f to 0. It will come out to be 0 is equal to minus 40 plus 2f. From this we will carry now 40 to this side. It will become from negative to plus, then it will make as this. Now we will calculate the frequency as 40 divided by 2 is equal to 20. So the answer of unknown frequency is 20. Now the fourth question of exercise 14.1 of class 10th. 30 women were examined in a hospital by a doctor, and the number of heartbeats per minute were recorded and summarized as: find the mean heartbeats per minute for these women choosing a suitable method. Here given two columns, number of heartbeats per minute in first column and the number of women in the second column. So now we will make 4 columns of this question. First column will be of the number of heartbeats per minute. That will be 65 to 68, 68 to 71, 71 to 74, 74 to 77, 77 to 80, 80 to 83, 83 to 86. In the second column we will mention the number of women, that is frequency f5. These are 2, 4, 3, 8, 7, 4, 2. Now the third column will be created as class marks. Class marks, as you know in the previous questions, it is the sum of lower limit. It will be taken from the first column lower limit and highest limit. 65 plus 68 divided by 2, it will comes out to be 66.5, then 69.5, then 72.5, then 75.5, then 78.5, then 81.5, then 84.5. From this class marks column will be considered as xi. Now the last column will be the deviation di. It is the difference of class marks minus assumed mean. Assumed mean is taken as the highest value of the class marks and the lowest class value, sum 84.5 plus 66.5 divided by 2. It will comes out to be 5 5 10, 4 6 10 11, 6 8 14, 1 15 divided by 2. It will comes out to be 75.5. So assumed mean is this term is assumed mean. So the last column will be generated as 66.5 minus 75.5. It comes out to be minus 9. Similarly for other it is minus 6, then minus 3 0 3 6 9. Now we will do the summation. You know this is the symbol of which is the Greek word sigma. It is called summation sign, and we will do the summation of this frequency column as summation fi. This will be the summation of summation to create two more columns in this question, because this is the step deviation method. Here the next column will be ui. It is the deviation divided by the class size. Class size is 65 to 68. It is 3, which is denoted by h. So it is divided by h. So then it will create as minus 9 divided by 3 comes out to be minus 3. Then minus 2 minus 1 0 1 2 3. The last column will be comes out to be the product of second column and the this ui column, that is fi ui, which is on multiplying 2 multiplied by 3 minus 6, 4 multiplied by minus 2 minus 8, 3 multiplied by minus 1 minus 3, 8 multiplied by 0 0, 7 multiplied by 1 7, 4 multiplied by 2 8, 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. Then we will do the summation of this column, summation fi ui. It will come out to be on summing 4, because we have to sum the negative terms differently. That is comes out to be 6 8 14 3 17 minus, then 7 8 6 7 8 15 6 21 plus 21. It comes out to be 21 plus minus 17. It comes out to be is equal to 4. Now minus 17, the summation of these three terms, and this is 21 summation of these three terms. Now coming to the frequency column, it will comes out to be on summing up, it will comes out to be 30. So now we will use the assumed mean step deviation mean formula. Mean x bar is equal to a assumed mean plus summation fi ui divided by summation fi multiplied by class size h. So by putting the values we will get assumed mean. We have 75.5. Here we have taken assumed mean. Then summation fi ui 4. This divided by summation fi 30 multiplied by class size, which is already taken 3. So on calculating these 75.5 plus 4 3 30 on it will become 10. So it is 4 by 10. Then we will again it solve 75 multiplied by 10. It comes out to be 755 plus 4 divided by it will comes out to be this 755 plus 4 divided by 10. It will comes out to be 759 divided by 10. Now it comes 10 7 ja 70, 5 remainder 75.9 will be the answer of this. Assumed mean will be the 75.9. This is the answer. Now we will solve the fifth question of exercise 14.1. In a retail market, fruit vendors are selling mangoes kept in packing boxes. These boxes contained varying number of mangoes. The following was the distribution of mangoes according to the number of boxes. Here in the first column given number of mangoes and in the second number of boxes. We have to find the mean number of mangoes kept in packing box. Which method is finding the mean did you use? So now to solve this question, we have to make the first column number of mangoes as since this question has the number of mangoes class interval, there is a gap of. In this question the class interval are not continuous, there is gap of 1 between two class intervals, so we add half to the upper class limit and subtract half from the lower class limit, and we will create the first column number of mangoes as 49.5 instead of 50 and upper limit 52.5 instead of 52. Similarly other class intervals 52.5 to 55.5, then 55.5 to 58.5, 58.5 to 61.5, 61.5 to 64.5. Now the second column will be the number of boxes, that is mean denoted by frequency Fi, that is 15, 110, 135, 115, 25. From this the next column which is created, that is assumed mean class markers, that is the mid of these upper and lower limit, that will be come out as 51, 54, 57, 60, 63. This column is generated as 49.5 plus 52.5 divided by 2, it comes out to be 5, 5, 10, 2, 9, 11, 12, 5, 4, 9, 10. 102 divided by 2, it comes out to be 102 divided by 2 is equal to 51. So this column is generated as this, the summation of these two terms divided by 2. The next column will come out to be ui, that is class interval xi minus assumed mean a divided by class size. Class size you know 52.5 minus 49.5, it is 3, that is denoted by h. And assumed mean, here we considered lower limit and higher frequency limit, then that is 63 plus 51 divided by 2, it is comes out to be 57 is the assumed mean considered. This is as calculated as 3, 1, 4, 6, 5, 11 divided by 2, 2, 5 ja 10, 1, 2, 7 ja 14. So this is the assumed mean A. So now this column will be generated as 51 minus assumed mean 57 divided by 3, it is comes out to be minus 2, then minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Here the last column will be now Fi ui, mean multiplying of second column to the this ui column, 15 2 ja minus 30, 110 multiplied by 1 minus 110, 135 multiplied by 0, 0, 150 multiplied by 1, 115, 25 multiplied by 2, 30. Now we will sum these. 5 multiplied by 2, not 30, it is 50. So now we will do the summation of negative terms differently, that is 110 and 30, it comes out to be minus 140, 115 plus 15, it comes out to be 165. Since 165 is more than minus 140, so it is summation FIUI comes out to be 25 in plus terms. So we will now calculate the sum as a step deviation method. Mean x bar as assumed mean plus summation FIUI divided by summation FI multiplied by class size. We by putting the values, a assumed mean is 57 plus summation FIUI which is 25. Here we will do the summation of this summation FI terms, that will come out to be 400 is equal to 400. So by putting this value 400 multiplied by class size, that comes out to be 3. So since we can cancel these 25 divided by 400 as 1 multiple 16, so it will comes out to be 57 plus 3 by 16. Now solving this, it comes out to be 57 plus 0.18. The answer will be 57.18 answer. Sixth question. The table below shows the daily expenditure on food of 25 households in a locality. Here in first column given daily expenditure in rupees, and the second column number of households. We have to find the mean daily expenditure on food by a suitable method. Solution of this question is like the last question, in which we have used the step deviation method. Here we will make the first column daily expenditure in rupees, that is 100 to 150, 150 to 200, 200 to 250, 250 to 300, 300 to 350. Now the second column is number of households, that is denoted by FI frequency, that 4, 5, 12, 2 and 2. Then we will create the next class interval, class marks as XI, that is the mid of 100, 150. The summation of these two divided by 2, that is 125. Then 175, mean sum of 150 plus 200 divided by 2, then 225, then 275, 325. The next column will be the UI is equal to class marks minus assumed mean divided by the class size, that is class size is 100 to 150 mean 50, that is equal to H. So we will denote it as XI 125 minus assumed mean, here we have taken is 225, 225 divided by class interval 50. So it will comes out to be minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. So the last column will be FI UI, mean the product of the number of households and UI, that will come out to 4 multiplied by minus 2 minus 8, 5 multiplied by minus 1 minus 5, 12 multiplied by 0 0, 2 multiplied by 1 2, 2 multiplied by 2 4. Now we will sum up the minus terms differently as 8 5 minus 13, and sum of these plus terms are 2 plus 4 6. So the outcome comes out to be summation FI UI, it will come out to be minus 13 plus 6, it will come out to be minus 7. And we will do the summation of the second column number of households summation FI, that is that will comes out to be 25. So now we will use the formula step deviation method as mean, assumed mean plus summation fi ui divided by summation fi multiplied by class size. That is by putting the values assumed mean 225 plus fi ui minus 7 divided by summation fi 25 multiplied by class interval 50. Here we can cancel this 25 या 2 या 50, so it will comes out to be 225 plus 7 2 या minus 14, so it will comes out to be 211. So the mean daily expenditure will comes out to be, the mean daily expenditure comes out to be 211 rupees. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe our channel, and if you are having any doubt, please comment. We will solve and we will rectify or try to solve your problem by better method.